Hi everyone, Magnus here. Welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a ton of questions, not only now, but over the years about the healthiest alcohol options. So today I'm going to show you 5 of my absolute favorite low-calorie, healthy alcohol. Before we get started, I just want to mention that I'm here making a video about alcohol and different drinks that I like. Please know that I'm not trying to get you guys to drink. A lot of people are not drinkers. A lot of people shouldn't be drinking. Just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to push alcohol on anyone, but for some of us, it can actually be a part of a balanced lifestyle. And that's what I'm going to show you today. It might be interesting to know that alcohol contains 7 calories per gram. Protein and carbs has about 4 calories per gram, and fat's got 9. So alcohol is right there in between. Now, when I bored you with a bunch of facts about calories and macros, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start with 2 Spritzers. And a Spritzer is actually a wine drink that's mixed with sparkling water. So this is a 0-gram sugar wine, and we are gonna start with that. When making a red wine Spritzer, the key is to put about half red wine and half sparkling water. I love Topo Chico, but you can use any soda water you want. There you go. The idea is to make this taste like a sangria, but without all that sugar. So what you can do is you can slice some oranges in the drink, or like I have today, I've peeled a tangerine, I put in the freezer, so these are all frozen, and I just put them in. And that's it. Cheers. Let's move on with our second Spritzer, which is a white wine Spritzer. Once again, I'm using unsweet wine, 0 sugar, which makes the drink much lower in calories. So if you want to be really healthy, this is an excellent option. The best option, actually. When making a white wine Spritzer, I use about 75% white wine and 25% soda water. So compared to the red wine Spritzer, I use less soda water in this one. But hey, it's totally up to you. Here we go, top it off with some soda water. Then I'm using a rind of a lemon. I actually prepared this one. I didn't want to mess it up here on YouTube, but peel it off, voila. There you go. Cheers. Our next drink is ranch water. So this is a healthy version of, you could say, margarita. You know, margaritas can contain up to 400 calories per margarita, which is a lot. With this option, we'll get down to just above 100, I would say. So we're going to use Blanco tequila, or silver tequila as it's called. It's an unaged tequila that is crispy in flavor, fresh. Sparkling water, I like Topo Chico, and if you want to call this a ranch water, you should use Topo Chico, because it comes from Texas, and they do use Topo Chico for their ranch water down in Texas. We're going to start with some ice, putting an ounce or 2 of tequila, at least double amounts of water. I actually prefer even more than double, and then tons of fresh lime juice. So you have 2 options here. You can either get a bunch of limes and squeeze down the juice from the limes. That is the tastier option, if you ask me. Or you can, cheat a little bit and buy a lime concentrate. Make sure that you get one without added sugar or artificial sweeteners or anything. I'm gonna put a little lime in, and we're good to go. Cheers. Our 4th drink is a skinny Moscow Mule. And in a Moscow Mule, you wanna use vodka. We are gonna use some ginger beer and some lime juice. Moscow Mule is actually one of those classic drinks that's been around since the 40s. You can make different types of mules. You can actually swap out the vodka for tequila or even bourbon if you like that. But I'm using vodka, Swedish vodka, obviously. Well, let me start with putting in the ice. I like to use a lot of ice. And I'm putting about 2 ounces of vodka. Might put a little less today because I'm not actually drinking. I'm just showing you guys. And then we're putting in ginger beer, twice the amount. I'm using a diet ginger beer to get rid of the sugar or to stay away from the sugar, but there are different options out there. If you don't want a ginger beer with artificial sweeteners, you could use a regular ginger beer as well, but just know that the calories will go up. So that's why I'm using a diet ginger beer. I'm cheating today, so I'm using the lime juice. Then we are gonna garnish with some fresh mint and some fresh lime. Here we go. Cheers. We are down to our final drink. Last but not least, I have a simple option for you. Light beer. So this is my favorite, Michelob Ultra, 95 calories per bottle. There's a lot of good light beer options out there. There's a big difference between a light, low calorie beer or some of the beers that are really high in calories. You can pour it in the glass if you want, but if you're like me, then you drink it straight out of the bottle. Cheers. There you have it, 5 of my low calorie, healthy alcohol drinks. As always, alcohol can be a part of a balanced lifestyle. Not for everyone, but don't forget to get on top of your nutrition. 17 out of 20 meals should be okay. 3 out of 20, you can enjoy life. Alcohol can be a part of a healthy lifestyle. You don't want to drink too much of it, and you also want to make sure that you're on top of your nutrition, you're on top of your training, recovery, and all of that other stuff. Hope you got a few tips on drinks that you can try. I'm gonna put a link to Unsweet Wine so you guys can try wine with 0 sugar. I am sure you're gonna love it as much as I do, but that's it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next week.